I'm curious what the vibe was like with the players tonight. Post loss in the locker room. Just because, talk about going from a big high to a big low, in a few nights. They go out to Boston on Thursday and get this incredible win. Zach LaVine goes off. They beat the defending champs on their floor, and then they come home with a chance to prove that wasn't a fluke. And they play them even for a half, maybe 2.5 quarters, but the final result is, I think, what a lot of people expected as far as a champion's response after a loss like that. So I'm just curious what the vibe was like from the players. Did they kind of see this coming? Are they moving past it? Or are they pissed because they thought, hey, we should have beaten them twice?
I think maybe a little bit of all of them. But I will say, and Billy's been asked this a bunch over the years of just does this game really motivate you? Does this teach you anything about can you compete at a higher level, or was this really disappointing because of what you said? You had an opportunity here that you kind of missed out on. And I think Billy, his mentality has always just been yeah, it's a great win, but we just got to keep moving on to the next one. He's so even keeled. He's so level headed when it comes to this kind of stuff. And I think that rubs off on some of the players too. So obviously they weren't jumping for joy in the locker room, but it wasn't a funeral in there either. So I think that getting one of those two was a big one. They won 3 games in a row. They won 5 of 7 heading into this one. You always want to continue to put together those streaks, but I also think there's some realism there that they just weren't, especially because it became so lopsided at the end. I don't think they were really torn up about it because it wasn't like they really had a chance in this game.
Well, real quick, was there anything said about Vooch? Because we noticed him kind of shaking out his elbow on the floor, anything like that. Was there anything said about that, and anything about Patrick Williams and his foot, or is he good to go?
Pat seems fine. I think he's still on the minutes limit, so we'll continue to monitor that. I would not expect that to go away anytime in the immediate future. But Vooch said that he got a rebound. I saw the play too. We were all kind of watching it. Got a rebound, tried to throw an outlet pass, and Porzingis kind of came down on his hand, elbow area. I think it kind of shocked him a little bit, but it didn't. He was saying it wasn't so hard that it extended his elbow in the wrong direction. So I think it was a little bit of a stinger, but he was fine. He scored on the next possession down. He kind of made a joke about maybe that should have happened sooner because he was making the shots afterwards. But yeah, he didn't get treatment or anything like that. No x-rays. So I think it's totally fine.
We all silly like the mayor.